Hello students, friends, my YouTube channel name is Ram Govardhan Dole. If you have not subscribed this channel yet, then subscribe. On this channel, you will get competitive exam, scholarship exam, Navodaya entrance exam, monthly exam, police recruitment, salary recruitment, gram sevak recruitment, etc. New videos will come. Important information of geometry for competitive exams. Let's start. Friends, we are going to see information about the subject of geometry, which is very important for competitive exams, scholarship exams, Navodaya entrance exams, Manthan exam, police recruitment, Talati recruitment, and Gram Sevak recruitment, etc. Point. Let's start point. A point is a location represented by a dot. A point does not have any length, width, shape or size. It only has a position. Line. Let's start line. Line is one-dimensional figure which has length but no width. A line is made of a set of points which is extended in opposite directions infinitely. Line on both sides are infinite. Next, a line is named by any 2 points on it. Next, one and only one line passes through two distinct points. Next, a number of lines pass through a point. There are infinite points on a line. Next, many lines can be drawn from one point. Next, sometimes the line is also identified by single letter. Example, line M. Line segment. Now start definition of line segment. Line segment has two definite endpoints in a line. Next, the length of the line segment is fixed, which is the distance between two fixed points. In line segment, there are infinite points of equal length. Line segment are called as congruent line segment. Next, ray. What is meant by ray? A part of a line that has a fixed starting point but no end point. Next, it can extend infinitely in one direction. A ray has no end point. We cannot measure its length. In a ray, one side is infinite. Collinear point. If two or more points are on the one line, then they are called as a collinear point. Non-collinear point. When all the given points are not on one line, then they are called as non-collinear points. Plane. What is meant by plane? In mathematics, a flat surface is called a plane. Plane extends infinity in all directions. Parallel lines. Lines which lie in the same plane but do not intersect are said to be parallel to each other. Perpendicular line. When two lines intersect each other by 90-degree angle, it is called as perpendicular lines to each other. Intersect of a line. The intersection point of two lines is the common point is called intersect of line. Concurrent lines. If more than two lines intersect each other at one point, then that lines are called concurrent lines and its intersection point are called as concurrence. Next, an angle. When two rays have common starting point, then they form an angle. Next, the rays of angle are called as side. Next, A protractor is used to measure on given angle and to draw the angles. Next, types of angles. When the measurement of an angle is more than 0 degree and less than 90 degree, then the angle is called as an acute angle, right angle. When the angle is of 90 degree, then it is called as right angle. Next, obtuse angle. When the measurement of an angle is more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree, then angle is called an obtuse angle. Next types of angles. Straight angle. When the measure of an angle is 180 degree, then it is called as straight angle. Next type of angle. Reflex angle. When the measurement of an angle is more than 180 degree and less than 360 degree, then angle is called as reflex angle. Next, complete angle. When the measure of an angle is 360 degree, then it is called as complete angle. Zero angle. When the measure of an angle is 0 degree, then it is called as zero angle. Next, complementary angles. When addition of two angles is 90 degree, then the angles are complementary angles. Supplementary angles. When addition of two angles is 180 degree, then the angles are supplementary angles. Next, adjacent angles. Angles with common vertex, common ray and remaining two rays are on the opposite sides of common ray are called as adjacent angles. Triangle. What is meant by triangle? A closed figure with three vertex, three angles and three sides is called as triangle. Next, properties of triangle. The sum of the angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Next, properties of triangle. The exterior angles of a triangle always add up to 300 degrees. The sum of consecutive interior and exterior angle is supplementary. Next, the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Types of triangle. First, acute angle triangle. All three angles are less than 90 degree is called as acute angle triangle. See this figure. Right angle triangle. In a right triangle, one of the angle is equal to 90 degree or a right angle. It's called as right angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle. One angle is more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree is called as obtuse angle triangle. Next, an equilateral triangle. All three angles are of 60 degree and all sides are equal in length is called an equilateral triangle. See this figure. An isosceles triangle. Two sides are of same length and two base angles are equal is called in isosceles triangle. See this figure. Scalene triangle. All three sides are of different length is called as scalene triangle. Look at this figure. Quadrilateral. A closed figure having four sides, four vertex and sum of four angles is 360 degree is called as quadrilateral. Types of quadrilateral. First type, rectangle. Look at this figure. Four right angles two pairs of parallel sides, two lines of symmetry, rotational symmetry of order. Square. Square has four right angles, four congruent sides, four lines of symmetry, rotational symmetry of order. All sides are of equal length. Next, all angles are of 90 degree each. Parallelogram. If both the pairs of opposite side of a quadrilateral are parallel, then this type of square is called as parallelogram. Look at this figure. Two pairs of parallel sides, two pairs of congruent sides. Rhombus. The parallelogram having all its sides concurrent, then this parallelogram is called as rhombus. Look at this figure. Four congruent sides, two lines of symmetry, rotational symmetry of order. Trapezium. A quadrilateral having only one pair of opposite sides parallel is called as trapezium. Look at this figure. Trapezium. One pair of parallel sides. Isosceles triangles have one part of congruent sides. Kite. The quadrilateral in which the adjacent sides two pairs are congruent, it has the shape of a kite. Look at this figure. Kite. Two pairs of congruent sides, one line of symmetry. Circle. A circle is two-dimensional figure formed by a set of points that are a fixed distance from a fixed point on the plane. Next, radius. Definition of radius. The line segment joining the center of circle and any point on the circle is called as radius. In circle, there are infinite number of radius. Next, the length of all radius is the same. Radius is half of diameter. Formula: radius is equal to diameter. Next, diameter. What is meant by diameter? A segment obtained by joining two points on the circle and passes through the center of the circle is called diameter. There are infinite number of diameter is circle. Next, the circle's all diameter length is same. Length is same. Next, the diameter is the biggest chord of circle. Next, the length of diameter is the twice of radius. Formula: diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Next, chord. What is meant by chord? A segment obtained by joining two points on the circle is called its chord. There are infinite number of chords in circle. Next, the longest length chord on circle is diameter. Circumference means parig. When a circular ring of wire is been cut at one point and it is made straight, then that wire's total length is the circumference of that circle. Circumference of circle is equal to 2 pi into radius. Arc of the circle. There two points have divided the circle into two parts. Each of these parts is an arc of the circle. Parts of circle. Look at this figure. O is center of the circle. OP is radius of the circle. RP is diameter of the circle. QP is chord of the circle. RQP is circular segment. ST interior points of circle. MN exterior points of circle, and RQP points on circle. Now next point, perimeter. Sum of lengths of all sides of closed figure is the perimeter of that figure. perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of three sides. Next, perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal to 3 into side. Next, perimeter of square is equal to 4 into side. Next, perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus 2 into breadth. Next formula, perimeter of rhombus is equal to 4 into side. Next, perimeter of quadrilateral is equal to addition of all four sides. Now next concept is area. If of any figure flat surface occupied the place surface means the area of that figure. The measurement of any area is called as area. Area of square is equal to side into side or side square. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height. Area of circle is equal to pi r square. Next, area of rhombus is equal to length into height divided by 2. Next, area of parallelogram is equal to base into perpendicular height. Next, area of kite is equal to length into height divided by 2. Next, area of right triangle is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height. Three-dimensional object means 3D. An object that has height, width and length called three-dimensional object. Example, book, cuboid, cube, table, etc. Cuboid. All the faces of cuboid are rectangular and its opposite faces are identical or congruent. The cuboid is also quadrangular prism. A cuboid has 12 edges, 8 vertices and 6 rectangular faces. Cube. All the faces of a quadrangular prism are equal squares. It is called a cube. A cube has 12 edges, 8 vertices and 6 faces. Cylinder. Definition. A cylinder is a three-dimensional shape consisting of two parallel circular bases joined by a curved surface. The center of the circular bases overlaps each other to form a right cylinder. Pyramid. Pyramid is a three-dimensional figure. It has a flat polygon base. All the other faces are triangles and are called lateral faces. The number of lateral faces equals the number of sides on its base. Its edges are the line segments formed by two intersecting faces. Cone. Definition of cone. A cone is a three-dimensional geometric shape that tapers smoothly from a flat base to a point called the apex or vertex. A cone is formed by a set of line segments, half lines or lines connecting a common point, the apex, to all of the points on a base that is a line plane that does not contain the apex. Sphere. A sphere is a geometrical object that is the three-dimensional analog to a two-dimensional circle. A sphere is the set of points that are all at the same distance r from a given point in three-dimensional space. Volume. The amount of space in a three-dimensional figure measured in cubic units. Different figures have different volume formulas. Volume of cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height. Volume of cube is equal to side into side or side cube. Volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Volume of pyramid is equal to 1 by 3 into area of this base into height. Volume of sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Thanks for watching video. Like video, comment video and share to other friends and subscribe channel Ram Govardhan Dole.